You're in exile. AOC is crazy. Okay, we are over on the power line, and I found this article from John Hinderaker. I've been reading him for like 20 years, his blog. Impeach justices? Sure, go ahead. And he's talking about AOC's proposal. We'll get to her clip in a second. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez says Democrats should take action so they can get back to getting Supreme Court decisions they approve of. How might they do that? Investigate justices, conservative only, for bogus conflicts of interest for one, and impeachment for another. Impeachment. They hate the way the Supreme Court works when it goes against them. They're realizing it's lifetime appointments. They're going, how do we change the rules to start impeaching these guys? There also must be impeachment on the table. Not sure how this is going to happen with Republicans controlling the House, but practicality has never been a concern or a strong point for AOC. Here she is on CNN.
There also must be impeachment on the table. We have a broad level of tools to deal with misconduct, overreach, and abuse of power. And the Supreme Court has not been receiving the adequate oversight necessary in order to preserve their own legitimacy.
This is AOC acting like she has control of the Supreme Court's legitimacy. Here's the end of that blog post by Hinderaker. The Democrats evidently assume the voters share their outrage over, in particular, the court's decision banning race discrimination in college admissions. But do they, as we have written many times, affirmative action race discrimination in academia, business, and government has never been popular. The ABC News poll finds it is still true. So in this case, she's going to not only fight the Supreme Court, but the American people. She assumes it's unpopular. And really, popularity doesn't even matter anyways with the Supreme Court. They get to decide what they decide, but they're pulling out of the politicization of the law, which is good. And AOC wants to put it back in because she's an infant. I'm Doug in exile.